Happy Wednesday, Mirna, with Knitting with Mirna, also known as Mirnita Knits. And I am so excited today, like super excited, because my darling friend Michelle Easley found this knitting bag at the Goodwill store. She sent me a text, that was last week. She was like, hey, look what I found. And I was like, oh, do you want it? Is it for you? And she was like, no, only if you like, I will buy it for you. So I'm like, yeah, go for it. And she paid $11.99, $12 for this super high quality, well-made bag. I'm just blown away by the bag. So when I got home, I'm like, let's open it and see what's in here. Look what's in here. Look at all these needles. I counted them. There are 51 pair of needles in here, between straight needles, double pointed needles, and crochet hooks. But I'm not going to bore you to death, like showing you one by one. The best ones, I don't know, whoever owned this was like truly a knitter. This person knew what they were doing.
It says Sherry Harris is watching. Wave. So,
Hi, Sherry.
I don't know.
Hi,
I'm just reading.
Ay, gracias. Thank you for watching. So, okay, so this is what I have. These are number 11 needles. Pair 11 needles. And with this, you can make, like, you know, use bulky yarn to knit scarves or to knit blankets. And she had old patterns from Joann's and another bag from the Crochet Dude. I'm going to be putting them on here. But what I really love about this are the, look at this. This is like Christmas. Are the Bernat Arrow knitting needles. These knitting needles are, I had to Google them. They're like from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. They're considered to be vintage needles. Back then they cost $3. And they were made in England. These, okay? So, of these alone, there are, I don't know how many pairs. I keep picking them out. Yes. Hello, Marina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 11, 11, 11. Okay, let's just say, oh no, there's another one. 12. 12 of these. All in this yummy bag. Okay. I want to say that they are of different lengths. See, some are longer than others. And the reason is like these shorter ones, although they're double pointed needles, this is in a size 11. Okay, so the numbers and the sizings are different in the UK and in the US. So I have my little cheat sheet here, so we can have a conversion, and I can tell you what size they really are. So these are a size 3. Size 3 needles, US needles. See how tiny they are? Really skinny. So with this, you could make like baby items, I would say. See? Like baby items. And with these longer ones, and this is in a size 8, 14 inches long, and this one has like both sizes printed on them. So size 8 US, size 5 millimeter UK size. And with this, Size 8, again, you could probably use a worsted weight yarn, medium weight, to knit blankets or sweaters or cardigans or anything that would fit that weight of yarn. Then these are double pointed needles, same from the same brand, from the same era, Bernat. You see these? Double pointed. The difference being the double pointed needles have points at both ends. I just love how careful she was. I'm going to really take care of these. See, they have points at both ends. Not like these that have a stopper at the end with their numbers. Okay? And these are size 10. With these, you make items in a circle. So if you're going to make, let's say like a circular afghan or a rug or a blanket, and you want to knit it in the round, then you would use these double pointed needles. Like so. Like this. Let's see. And you make your stitches go this way and this way and this way, and then you'll knit. Well, actually, this one is 3. Usually I knit with 5 needles, but this one only has 3. So you would make your circle kind of like this. Yeah? Right in here is where you will be knitting with the 4th needle. Okay. Here are the double pointed. And like that, there are tons more. Like I said, 51 pair of needles. And they have their numbers at the top. Like these stoppers have numbers. So you'll know the sizes. See that? So you see the size right there. Okay, so that's where you know. Say you lose this. Oh my God, I was not paying attention and I didn't put my needles back where they belong, and now I don't know what size they are. What are you gonna do? There is a little handy dandy gadget. Of course I have a gadget for everything. And there's this gadget. This is called a needle gauge. This one I got from Uncommon Yarns. You can find these anywhere, but this came in here. So what you'll do is that you'll insert the needle like in these holes. Right? Insert the needle in these holes until you find the right fit. So this needle is a size 4 needle. 3.5, or if it was a crochet hook, it will be a size E. Did you see that? There. So I recommend you put your stuff back where they belong, but in case you don't, then have one of these handy. Or if you go to a yard sale, to a thrift store, and you buy loose needles, where are the other 3? Yo aquí hablando y que no pierdan la cosa. Aquí. Then get one of these, and then you'll know what size your needle is. Let's see what else is in here. More and more needles. All the needles in the world. Here they are. I'm not going to go over. This is another set of double pointed needles. I'm not going to talk about this too much because, look, this one is brand new. Never removed from package. Wow. Thank you, Michelle. Can't thank you enough. This is awesome. And here again are more double pointed needles. I'm going to put them on this side. And here are the straight needles. Oh, these 3, after I pair them up, I found that these didn't have a match. So I have 3 odd needles. I don't know what they were good for, but I'm going to keep them. I'm sure I could do something with them. Here are some more double pointed needles, more straight needles, and this one is kind of like a straggler also, because this only has 2 double pointed needles. I could probably use it as a needle for when I'm doing braid. Is it cable? A cable knit. I can use this for cable. And then also came with this 3 crochet hooks. I'm not big on crochet, but it's like coming to me. Every time I turn around, there's another sign of maybe you should start learning how to crochet. So here's this. Maybe I should start learning how to crochet. I only use crochet hooks to pick up stitches when I drop a stitch or to finish my knitting for like finishing and details. And that's that. Look at this. Great, huh? Not bad for $12. And since I'm at this and I'm modeling, I wanted to show you my, what is this called? Leaf top. I made this top.
Well, I'm not going there.
Zoom.
Don't worry.
Are you going there?
No.
Okay, please don't go there because it's not
Just
that kind of
showing
show.
the work, the
Okay.
intricacy of the work.
Thank you very much for appreciating the
Yeah.
intricacy of the work. So I made this during quarantine with cotton. It's 100% cotton. And it took me about 5 weeks, 6 weeks to make it because I was having the worst time keeping count of the repetitions and the pattern. But then I figured it out. I'm like, that's what they wanted me to do. So I got it, and then I made it kind of like a crop top, and I wore it to work today. And this was by Knit Picks, and the pattern was free. I bought the yarn, about 5 or 6 balls of cotton, and I can't remember the name of the color, but this is kind of like a turquoise, and it was a size 7 needle, circular, no seams. So yeah, and this same pattern you could modify it if you want. I might make it again and just make long sleeves and make it with another type of yarn, like as a winter sweater. And please ask me questions, leave comments.
There are questions.
There are questions?
Yeah, there are questions from
I love it.
from Inez, from Marina, from Brenda. Some Christopher Sterling.
Yeah, he's my friend. They all are.
So I don't know,
So
do
you
you
want to
want-
read something? Let's see what are the questions.
Well, they're scrolling, so
Oh, they're
I lost
scrolling.
them. But
So I can-
right now, Inez Horowitz is saying "Qué obra de arte" and then
Gracias,
asking
Inez.
teal, the color, I
El
guess.
color es teal. Okay,
Okay,
me gusta.
there's your answer.
Me gusta, me gusta.
Maybe I can.
Can you scroll?
Oh yeah, I can scroll.
This is a team effort.
Okay.
Thank you.
Brenda says, "What do you do with those needles? The same stuff." This is from when you were showing needles. I don't know which
okay.
ones she.
Yeah, so I can match it to the proper yarn, and then I can make pretty much anything. Scarves, blankets, sweaters, baby items, cardigans,
Okay.
socks for double pointed needles, or hats. I'll use double pointed needles for hats, for hats and for socks.
Okay.
Mainly. That's me. Yes. More questions?
Well, Inez says, "Nice to hear you, Miguel." Thank you, Inez. Marina, do you recommend round needles for sweaters? And if so, why?
Okay. I do.
Hi, Marina.
Hi, Marina. Hi. Thank you. Great question. I recommend circular needles for sweaters because I'm knitting in the round and I'm not having to sew seams. When you knit with flat needles and you're making a sweater, you're going to make the front first, and then you're going to repeat the same and make the back and then sew the seams. And I get a little lazy. Once I make one end, it's like, okay, I want this to be done. So if I make a sweater in the round, I'm just going like this, and it's just growing like this. And actually, you can try it on a lot easier when you're knitting with circular needles versus like one front and then the top. That's just my preference. Thank you for that question.
Okay, Marina says hi.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going
I'm
back.
moving too much.
No.
Crazy.
Well, I think that's it as far as there's one question
Yeah.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure
okay,
this is the middle of the day. People have things that they're doing.
like going back to
Like,
work.
Relax.
I know.
They're going to tune in later. I'm going to be available. You guys know you can reach me either on Instagram or on Facebook. And Mirnita or on, Facebook or Instagram. And leave me any comments or any questions or anything you would like to see. This was great. Totally improvised, unexpected. And now it makes me want to go to Goodwill stores. I've never shopped there for knitting items. Great donations. I love it. So thank you. More?
Okay, no, that's it.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll be making other videos, other tutorials this weekend or next week, Wednesday, or whenever we have the time to get to this.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.